Good morning and welcome to the Financial Room. My name is Natasha Bridge-Milhan, your host today. Happy Saturday. Today we're going to actually be talking, my viewers, about a very, very important topic, and it's called buying resale real estate in Canada. Now, this is a very, very important topic because a lot of homeowners make very, very common mistakes when purchasing these homes. And what I want to do here today, my goal is to educate you and enable you to take some of these tips and provide it with, sound business decision when you are going out on the road with your real estate agent to buy that property. Or of course, relate to your family and friends. And maybe if you have older kids that are buying a first home that's a resale, these are some important takeaways that you can educate them about. So let's talk about the first thing, location. Now, why is location important when you're buying a home? Well, location can affect the value of your home in a positive and negative way. Now let's talk about some negative things to look out for. If your home is located, let's say near or behind or in front of a railroad track, that can affect your value significantly. If your home is located in a changing street, when I mean changing street, there is more commercial business than real estate, than residential real estate, that can also affect the value of your home. And also another important thing too as well, in the location of the property that you may buy. If it's located in a high crime area, that can also affect your value. So again, location is very, very, very important. When you are aligning yourself with a really great real estate agent, you want to make sure that you identify some key areas that are on your wish list in terms of where you would want to reside and call that home, that property, your home. Now let's talk about the type of home, the type of property. Now there's many, many properties. Today I'm going to take away condominiums and we're just going to talk about single family homes, whether it is a townhome or a semi-detached or a detached or a split level or a bungalow, whatever it may be that you find and deem necessary to be your next home. It is very, very important for you to pick that home before you start going on the road with your real estate agent. Now, time is very, very important for everyone. So you want to make sure that you do a lot of feasibility, a lot of research at home, on your kitchen table, or with your real estate agent. Gather enough information either on the computer and the internet. Of course, the most important thing is, I always say this, you want to speak to a qualified expert. And your real estate agent and your local mortgage broker will be the perfect professionals that you would need to align yourself with to get you further information. Now that you've identified the type of home and you're really comfortable with that great location, let's talk about demographics. What are demographics? Well, there's a lot of key factors that are involved in demographics. So I'm just going to touch on a few today. First of all, school district. That is actually very, very important for homeowners that have young children. Now, young children such as elementary and even high school. Now, elementary and high school is actually very, very important in terms of really great school districts, and that could also affect the value of your home. So how do you find that out? You Google. You go on the district school board's website and you find out the rating of the school, and also, most importantly, ask family and friends that live in that area about the school district. The best advice is getting straight to the point and asking people that are very close in the neighborhood in response to the type of home and the demographics. Now, demographics also is effective in terms of employment rate. You want to also investigate the employment rate in that area, especially if you're deciding to move very, very far away in terms of outside of the city, because commuting and all of that can be influential in terms of a home expense cost. Now, let's talk about employment rate. So if the employment rate is really high or above the national rate, that's a trigger point. That's a red flag for you. You're going to want to make sure and ask yourself, why is that really important? So again, demographics is really important. And of course, asking questions, those hard questions. You want to ask really, really hard questions to your agent or to the listing agent or to the seller if it's a private sale. Now, legally, they're entitled by law to give you the truth. So some hard questions. Has there been any leak? Has there been any major water damage? Has there been any sites on your property, on the property that you want to buy? So these are very important questions. Ask the listing agent, ask the seller. Now, another important thing is talk to neighbors. If you really like the property, talk to neighbors. Go around and ask them, because neighbors will always speak the truth. Ask them about the area, ask them about if they've noticed that that particular property had any major renovations that happened that you weren't disclosed of. Neighbors will always keep you up to tune in what's happening in the neighbor. Put everything in writing. Make sure that you're fully disclosed, and in terms of making sure that you're protected. So have your real estate agent put everything in writing. Now, certain things like inspection should be there, like we talked about that. And of course, you want to make sure that you can afford that home. So if you can afford that home, then you're on the right track. So by crossing all of your T's, dotting all of your I's, you'll make sure that you are protected. And how are you protected? Get a great mortgage broker. Don't hesitate to call Also, you want to make sure that you can afford the mortgage. And how do you afford the mortgage? You want to get connected and get pre-approved with a qualified mortgage broker team. Now, please don't hesitate to contact us at 1-866-553-7467, 1-866-553-7467. It was great reaching out to you today. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's topic. Have an awesome Saturday. Take care.